Inside Chris Pratt's Blockbuster rise, from small-town kid to Hollywood powerhouse, some stars chase Hollywood. Others crash through its gates like they were born to lead the parade. Chris Pratt didn't start with a silver spoon, industry, connections, or a neatly paved road to fame. He started as a waiter, a guy living in a van in Hawaii. But when Hollywood came calling, he didn't just answer. He rewrote the definition of a leading man. From sitcom goofball to Marvel superhero. From struggling actor to one of the most bankable names in film. From paycheck to private jets and prime real estate. Chris Pratt has built an empire, one blockbuster at a time. This is the story of how a small-town kid turned charisma, work ethic, and a little bit of luck into a fortune worth tens of millions. And a seat at Hollywood's most exclusive table. From Lake Stevens to the red carpet, Christopher Michael Pratt was born in Virginia, Minnesota, in 1979, but raised in Lake Stevens, Washington. His upbringing was humble. Fishing, playing sports, and working odd jobs. Acting wasn't on his radar until fate intervened. At 19, Pratt was waiting tables at a Bubba Gump shrimp company in Maui, Hawaii, living out of a van, surfing, and working just enough to get by. One day, actress Rae Dawn Chong noticed his natural charisma and cast him in a short film. That one break launched him into TV guest spots and eventually a recurring role on Everwood. Then came Parks and Recreation, and the world met Andy Dwyer. Pratt's lovable, slightly clueless character made him a fan favorite and proved he could steal every scene without even trying. From sitcom star to box office titan, most sitcom actors stay in their lane. Chris Pratt blew his wide open. In 2014, he landed the lead in Guardians of the Galaxy, a Marvel risk that became a global hit. Overnight, Pratt transformed from the funny sidekick to a bona fide action hero. The same year, he voiced Emmett in the Lego Movie, another massive success. Then came Jurassic World in 2015, which opened to over $1.6 billion worldwide, and cemented Pratt as one of Hollywood's most bankable stars. By the time Avengers, Infinity War and Endgame rolled around, he was not just a franchise player. He was one of the faces of the most successful film saga in history. In between blockbusters, Pratt has mixed in comedies, thrillers, and animated hits like Onward and the Super Mario Bros. Movie, proving he's not tied to one genre, but to box office dominance itself. The lifestyle of a Hollywood A-lister, Chris Pratt's rise didn't just change his IMDb profile, it transformed his lifestyle. Today, his estimated net worth is around $80 million. Much of that fortune comes from massive franchise paydays. Reports suggest he earned $10 million for Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, and a similar figure for Jurassic World Dominion. His Marvel checks? Also in the multi-million range, with back-end bonuses from box office profits. Pratt has invested that money into a portfolio of high-end real estate. A $15.6 million Pacific Palisades mansion, 12,000 square feet, ocean views, and every luxury you'd expect from a Hollywood elite. A former $3.3 million Hollywood Hills home, later sold after marrying Katherine Schwarzenegger. A ranch-style retreat in Washington, blending rustic comfort with modern luxury. And yes, he travels in style. Private jets for press tours, luxury SUVs for daily life, and access to elite vacation spots from Hawaii to Europe. A taste for luxury and the outdoors. Chris Pratt isn't dripping in diamonds on Instagram, but his wealth shows in quieter ways. Designer watches, tailored suits for red carpet appearances, and a garage that has featured classic trucks, luxury SUVs, and off-road vehicles. He's an avid outdoorsman, hunting, fishing, and camping with the same passion he brings to movie sets. But even those trips get an upgrade when you can afford private hunting reserves and high-end gear. When it comes to fashion, Pratt blends approachable with luxury. He's often spotted in casual denim and boots off camera, but for premieres, it's custom Tom Ford, Brioni, or Hugo Boss. Marriage, family, and Hollywood connections. In 2009, Pratt married actress Anna Faris, and they had a son, Jack, in 2012. The marriage ended in 2018, but the split was notably more civil than many Hollywood breakups. In 2019, he married Katherine Schwarzenegger, author, philanthropist, and daughter of Arnold Schwarzenegger and Maria Shriver. Together, they've built a family with 2 daughters, Lila and Eloise. That marriage didn't just make him a family man, it plugged him into one of America's most famous families, blending Hollywood, politics, and old money prestige. The Chris Pratt brand. Relatable, bankable, unstoppable, Pratt's public image is part everyman, part action star. He jokes about his weight loss for Guardians of the Galaxy, still embraces his goofy side from Parks and Rec, and isn't afraid to post awkward throwback photos. That relatability makes him a brand magnet. He's worked with Michelob Ultra, Amazon, and luxury watch brands, while maintaining a family-friendly image that appeals to global audiences. Faith, philanthropy, and using his voice, Pratt has been outspoken about his Christian faith, something relatively rare in modern Hollywood. He's supported children's hospitals, veterans' causes, and environmental conservation efforts. While not overtly political, he uses his platform for causes close to his heart, often keeping his focus on charity and community rather than controversy. Wealth, strategy, and longevity. Chris Pratt has managed something few actors pull off, balancing massive blockbuster success with personal privacy and long-term career planning. His strategy is clear. Anchor himself in billion-dollar franchises like Guardians, Jurassic World, and Super Mario. Mix in passion projects and voice work for variety. Keep his public image clean, relatable, and family-friendly. Invest in real estate and brand partnerships that compound his wealth. This isn't a man chasing every role. It's a man curating a legacy. On the road, in the air, and out at sea, Chris Pratt's high-end toys. Chris Pratt might come across as the approachable, down-to-earth movie star, but when it comes to his rides, he's living firmly in the A-list lane. His car collection is a mix of rugged functionality and Hollywood luxury, reflecting both his outdoorsman roots and his blockbuster paychecks. In his garage, you'll find American muscle and classic utility, a Ford F-150 Raptor 4, off-road adventures, a sleek Tesla for eco-conscious city driving, and a restored Volkswagen Beetle, a nod to his love for vintage charm. He's also been spotted behind the wheel of a Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG, a Range Rover, and a tricked-out Chevrolet Suburban for family trips. Off camera, Pratt has admitted that while he loves performance cars, he's equally drawn to trucks and SUVs that can handle a fishing trip just as easily as a movie premiere. For long-haul travel, Pratt has the budget and the connections to fly private. Marvel and Jurassic World press tours have often seen him stepping off Gulfstream and Bombardier jets, either chartered for promotional runs or as part of studio-arranged luxury travel. It's not uncommon for Pratt to bypass commercial flights entirely when schedules get tight, ensuring he can move seamlessly from set to set or from Los Angeles to family retreats in Washington. While Pratt hasn't been known for a flashy yacht lifestyle like some of his peers, he's no stranger to the water. He's been photographed enjoying luxury charter yachts during Mediterranean vacations, complete with sun decks, crew service, and room for friends and family. Closer to home, he often opts for high-end fishing boats, the kind equipped with top-grade navigation systems and comfortable cabins, perfect for combining leisure with his love for the outdoors. Whether it's on the highway, in the skies, or off the coast, Chris Pratt's transportation choices tell the story of a man who's earned the right to travel in style and knows exactly when to dial up the luxury. Awards, recognition, and influence. While Pratt hasn't stacked major acting awards yet, his influence is measured in ticket sales and cultural presence. His characters, Star-Lord, Owen Grady, Andy Dwyer, are etched into pop culture. And as long as studios want billion-dollar openings, Chris Pratt will be on their shortlist. Over the years, Pratt has earned several accolades that highlight his crossover appeal. He's taken home honors like the MTV Movie Award for Best Action Performance, the CinemaCon Award for Breakthrough Performer of the Year, and multiple Teen Choice and Kids' Choice Awards, proof that his fan base spans generations. His charm, comedic timing, and action hero credibility have also made him a go-to presenter at the Oscars, Golden Globes, and major comic conventions. Critics have noted that Pratt has mastered a rare Hollywood trifecta. He can headline a family film, anchor a sci-fi blockbuster, and still deliver a relatable romantic lead. That adaptability has turned him into one of the most sought-after stars in the industry. Beyond the screen, his presence at global fan events, charity galas, and social media platforms continues to amplify his reach, making him not just a bankable actor, but a cultural figure whose brand resonates worldwide. What we can learn from Chris Pratt, his journey is proof that you don't need a perfect start to have a perfect finish. Reinvention can be your greatest asset. Wealth is as much about strategy as it is about paychecks. Staying relatable keeps audiences loyal. Legacy in the making, Chris Pratt's story isn't over. It's scaling up. From small-town Washington to Hollywood royalty, he's already proven he can conquer sitcoms, blockbusters, and the streaming era. The question isn't whether he'll stay on top. It's how much higher he can climb. He's not just playing the hero anymore. He's living like one.